air signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the General Tarot reading for air signs for March 2026. So that just means if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is your General Tarot reading, and it's for March 2026. So as usual, just take whatever parts of this reading that resonates with you. Your central card here is the Chariot. All right, air signs. I like the energy of the Chariot. This means you're being guided along your path, divinely guided. You are moving forward. All right. And definitely divinely guided as well. And I feel like for some of you, this could mean that travel is in your near future. For some of you, air signs, as a side note. And over here we have the Ten of Cups. And that one is sitting next to the Three of Wands. All right, you guys. So I feel like there's this sense of peace and contentment here that really you've been waiting for, that I feel like now in the month of March, you're feeling, instead of just kind of like waiting for this happiness and contentment to come in somehow, I feel like in the month of March, you are inspired to like take forward motions toward that happiness, peace, and contentment that you've been wanting. Oh my gosh. And over here we have Strength. I love it when I see two of the major arcanas showing up like this. The Chariot with the Strength card. This means that your inner willpower is going to be so strong this month as you take these steps forward. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, air signs. So I feel like you definitely are creating something very special, even if it is just in gaining life experience and wisdom with that Ten of Pentacles. But for some of you, this could actually equate to physical abundance, these steps that you're taking to move forward. Now, I also get this energy that as you take these steps forward, that is what's increasing your will to continue and keep going. Because I feel like air signs at times, it's like you get in this rut where again, it's like you're just waiting for this thing to come in to make you happy, when in all reality, you always knew all along that the only thing that's really going to make this come in is your action steps forward. So as you continue to make those steps forward, it's only going to be reinforced in the month of March with the Strength next to that Ten of Pentacles. There's going to be an abundance of vitality for you in this month to basically continue on your path to create this abundance for you. And I think finally your ships will be coming in to create this energy portal that you can finally enter into in the month of March. Wow, air signs, that was a lot. But I really like the energy of your reading this month, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, now I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck a few times, and I'm going to pull 4 cards for a little clarity on this reading for all you air signs out there. We have the Queen of Swords. So this is also on top of the, the resolve you have to take these action steps forward and the inner resolve and strength that you are going to be gaining from this. This Queen of Wands is also telling you there is going to be a clarity of mind, a clarity in your thinking. And we have that next to the Page of Cups. So I feel like it's also going to open up your curiosity to kind of follow certain feeling, emotion. I feel like you're going to be very creative with that Page of Cups. And we have the King of Swords next to the Sun reversed. And look what cards those are lining up with. So I feel like, all right, air signs, I feel like with this King of Swords and the Sun reversed, it's like When you don't have this clarity and strong resolve in your thinking, it leads to the lack of this peace and contentment that you seek all the time. So the reason that this month is going to be so important and magical for you, air signs, is because you're going to, rather than having this reversed king, feeling like almost as though you have to manipulate the world or a piece of the world or whatever, to kind of shape this happiness for you. Again, it's like the clarity in your thought and resolve and an increase in your creativity because of the actions in the month of March that's going to lead to the true lasting peace and contentment, rather than just this fleeting joy that comes, from not having that clear, strong clarity of mind and resolve in taking action. This is going to be a really strong month for you as long as you are willing to take the steps that are necessary to be taken to continue you moving forward, even when it feels a little hard, because you do have to pull from that inner strength from time to time. All right, air signs? And now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you, air signs. I want to see what advice will come out for you guys for March 2026. Oh, there were two of them that popped off. We have the Masculine card and Assessing. All right, you guys. So I do feel like, again, with this energy I was discussing kind of as a past energy, I feel like your advice is to move beyond this point where you're gathering more and more information, because look, she's already in this hot air balloon and she already has this telescope. I feel like you're done gathering information and assessing this situation that you're in, this thing that you want to move forward in, air signs. I feel like you've already gathered the information you need. You've already gained this higher perspective. And look, the color she's wearing is purple. That's the color of the crown chakra. I feel like you already have this higher perspective and connection with your divine. So just sitting here and assessing the situation and waiting for something to happen is no longer the necessary energy for you in March. So it's time to really embrace that masculine energy, you guys. So the masculine is all about action. It's about being assertive with your energy and taking those action steps, right? It's about being more of the aggressor rather than just sitting here being receptive, because the feminine is the receptive energy. But this advice is asking you to connect with the masculine, which is those actions that you can take right now that will help you to align with that inner strength and abundance that is waiting for you on the other side of March. All right, air signs, I love this for you. So your advice is stop gathering information and just start doing, okay? You have what it takes already. You have the higher perspective. You have the divine connection and intuition. So now it's time to take action on that. All right, air signs. Now I'm going to shuffle the wisdom of the Oracle deck a few times. And I'm going to pull 3 cards as a final message for all you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out there for March 2026. All right, one more shuffle. We have Message in a Bottle. I do feel like all of this waiting, again, with that 3 of Wands, all of this waiting has really just caused you to block your own expression of thought. This bird here is wearing a mask, I notice, and the telephone is stuck inside of this bottle. Now, also, with all of this waiting around and lack of the true action or direction in the thinking that was taking place, it's like you never knew where your expression was going to hit, right? Kind of like when you throw a message in a bottle into the ocean, you can't necessarily pinpoint exactly where that message is going to land, right? So I do feel like while this energy of kind of throwing everything out into the wind and not really necessarily having that real direction or clarity that we were talking about with that Queen of Swords and the King of Swords reversed. So I feel like that was your past energy here. And now we have the Soulmates card as your second card. The Soulmates card is like this, to me, what I'm feeling here is this divine connection that you have with your own inner self. And I feel like this is going to be strong and prominent this month. And it's this inner connection that's going to bring you the clarity moving forward. And then finally, the last card is the New Life card. Look at her. She's on a pedestal. She's hatching out of an egg. And it looks like a breath of fresh air, right? So I feel like you taking these steps forward that you're divinely inspired to take with clarity of thought and direction is going to be breathing new life into your creation this month in March. So air signs, it looks like it's going to be a really fun, exciting month as long as you take the actions necessary to create something new for yourself this month rather than just waiting for something to come in. It's time to take action, to get up, to hatch, and to finally show the world your real, clear, true self. All right, air signs, now is the time in the video where you can pause the video and think of 3 yes or no questions, and I will get you 3 yes or no answers using my pendulum. As usual, you should just connect with your heart space, and when you hear the yes or no answer, you should be able to feel if that is the correct answer for you in your situation. All right, here we go. For air signs, question number 1, is the answer yes or no? Right, air signs. For question number 1, the answer is no. Thank you. And for air signs, question number 2, is the answer yes or no? All right, air signs, question number 2, the answer is yes. Thank you. And for air signs, question number 3, is the answer yes or no? All right, air signs, for question number 3, your answer is no. And that is your energy message for all you Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius out there. So if you like this message, don't forget to click the like button and feel free to leave me a comment down below if this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for being here and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.